I want you to imagine a moment so small that no human eye has ever witnessed it directly, yet it can shape two entire lives forever. A single fertilized egg, one tiny beginning, one unique genetic blueprint, and then something extraordinary happens. Instead of continuing as one developing baby, that tiny cluster of cells separates into two. From that moment on, two individuals begin a journey together before they have even taken their first breath. Today, we're exploring one of nature's most fascinating mysteries, the miracle of identical twin fertilization, a remarkable process that continues to amaze scientists, parents, and twins themselves. And as you watch, I'd love to know where you're joining us from. If you're a twin, know twins, or have twins in your family, share your story in the comments below. These personal experiences often make these conversations even more meaningful. The story begins much earlier than most people realize. When most people think about twins, they imagine two babies developing side by side. But the real wonder starts at the very first moments of life. A mother's egg and a father's sperm meet. Together, they form a single fertilized egg known as a zygote. At this stage, there is nothing that suggests twins are on the way. Everything appears completely ordinary. The fertilized egg begins dividing into more cells, following a process that occurs in every pregnancy. But then, during the earliest stages of development, something rare can occur. The developing group of cells separates into two distinct groups. Instead of one embryo continuing to grow, two embryos begin developing independently. And that is the beginning of identical twins. What's remarkable is that both embryos originate from the same fertilized egg. They share the same genetic starting point. In simple terms, they began as one. Many scientists still study exactly why this separation occurs. Despite enormous advances in medicine and biology, the precise reason remains one of nature's enduring mysteries. And perhaps that's part of what makes identical twins so captivating. Even in our age of technology and scientific understanding, some questions remain beautifully unanswered. Imagine a grandmother named Helen sitting at a family gathering. Her twin grandsons are laughing together across the room. They look incredibly alike. They smile at the same jokes. They often finish each other's sentences. Watching them, Helen wonders how two people who started from the exact same beginning can become such unique individuals. That question has fascinated families for generations. Because while identical twins share the same initial genetic blueprint, life gradually adds its own layers. Experiences, environments, friendships, education, hobbies, and countless everyday moments help shape each twin into a distinct person. The shared beginning is extraordinary, but the individual journey is equally remarkable. And the biggest surprise comes later. Many people assume identical twins are always perfectly alike. In reality, biology is much more interesting. As development continues, small differences can emerge even before birth. One twin may occupy a slightly different position in the womb. Nutrient flow can vary. Growth patterns can differ. Over time, subtle distinctions appear. These differences often become more noticeable as the years pass. One twin may develop a passion for music. The other may love sports. One may be outgoing and talkative. The other may prefer quiet reflection. It's a beautiful reminder that genetics influence us, but they do not define every aspect of who we become. Life itself plays an important role, and researchers have spent decades studying twins for exactly this reason. By observing identical twins, scientists gain valuable insights into how genes and environment interact. Some studies suggest that twins help researchers better understand everything from learning patterns to aging and overall health. Their shared genetic foundation offers a unique window into human development. Yet, perhaps the most touching aspect of identical twins isn't found in a laboratory. It's found in everyday life. Think about two siblings who have shared every stage of existence. Before they heard a voice, before they saw a face, before they experienced the world, they were already together. That's a bond few people can truly imagine. Many twins describe feeling deeply connected throughout their lives. Of course, every relationship is different. Not all twins think alike or live alike, but countless families tell stories of remarkable understanding, lifelong friendship, and emotional closeness. Whether explained by biology, shared experiences, or simple affection, these stories continue to inspire curiosity. If you're enjoying this journey into the wonders of human life, take a moment to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And here's a question for you. Have you ever met twins who surprised you with how similar or how different they were? Tell us in the comments. Your stories help create a wonderful community of shared experiences. Now, let's look at another fascinating detail. The timing of the separation can influence how the pregnancy develops. During the earliest stages, the developing embryos may form their own surrounding structures. If separation happens later, some structures may be shared. This is one reason twin pregnancies receive careful medical monitoring. Healthcare professionals pay close attention to development to support the health of both babies. Modern medicine has greatly improved our understanding of twin pregnancies. Doctors can often identify twin development early through prenatal care and imaging technologies. For families expecting twins, these advances provide reassurance and valuable information throughout the pregnancy journey. But beyond the science lies something profoundly human. Picture two elderly twin sisters sitting together in their 80s. They have shared birthdays for an entire lifetime. They have celebrated milestones together. They have supported each other through losses, challenges, successes, and joys. When they look back on their lives, they are reminded of a connection that began before either of them had a name. Their story started with a single fertilized egg, one beginning, two lives, thousands of memories. Moments like these reveal why identical twins continue to capture our imagination. The science is fascinating, the biology is remarkable, but the human story is what truly touches the heart. Every identical twin represents a rare event that began in the earliest moments of life. A natural process so extraordinary that scientists still seek to fully understand it. And yet, despite their shared origins, every twin grows into an individual with unique dreams, choices, relationships, and experiences. Perhaps that's the lesson hidden within this remarkable phenomenon. We may share beginnings with others, we may share families, communities, or traditions, but each life becomes its own story. As we come to the end of today's journey, remember that nature often reveals its greatest wonders in the smallest places. A single cell, a tiny separation, a lifetime of connection. If you found this story fascinating, consider sharing it with a friend or family member who loves learning about the mysteries of life. And before making any major health, pregnancy, or medical decisions, always consult qualified healthcare professionals who can provide guidance based on your individual circumstances. Thank you for spending these moments with us. And in our next episode, we'll explore another incredible path to twin births, the story of fraternal twins, where two separate eggs and two separate sperm create a different kind of twin miracle. Until then, stay curious, stay connected, and keep discovering the amazing stories hidden within life itself.